So why would I even go into medicine in the first place? The issue nowadays is there are more people trying to tell you not to do something than to do it. Every time I would tell someone I wanted to go to medical school, a doctor or someone else would say, why would you want to do that? You know, the medical landscape is terrible now. Don't go into that field. That's not why I'm going in. I'm going in out of personal experiences. So when I was 10, 11 years old, I was at a day camp, an outdoor camp where my parents sent me, and I came back. I lost about 30 pounds of weight. I was skin and bones. I was sick for 3 months. You know, they kept going to a doctor. The doctor just blew him off and was like, oh, he just has the flu. He's had the flu for 3 months. It just hasn't gotten over it yet. Finally, this was back in the day before the internet, before cell phones, before anything. My mom would go to the public library, read medical literature, which she knew nothing of. I'm the only person in my family ever to become a doctor. She figured out that I potentially have Lyme disease, which back then in the area was a relatively rare thing. She figured that out, went to another doctor. That doctor was like, sure, I'll test you. Even though she asked the other doctor to test me, the other one was too proud, I don't know, but would not do it because my mom asked her to. So she finally found a humble person who would do it, found out that my Lyme titers were through the roof. Finally, I was playing in a soccer game one day and it had affected my heart. I passed out in the middle of the field and almost died. I was rushed to an emergency medical center where they did a cardiac cath and all these things and found out I had severe heart block. Finally, I was on months of antibiotics through an IV, a PICC line, and finally that cleared. And ever since that moment, I was, you know, part of my childhood was spent in hospital. So I learned to love it. I learned to love everyone who helped me in my journey. And it made me appreciate my mom, and it made me appreciate myself as being a humble person who, if someone says that they've gone to a bunch of people and they can't figure it out, I'm gonna try and figure it out. Or I'm gonna at least listen to you, and I will do what you want me to do to come out and hopefully get the right diagnosis. Maybe it's impossible, but sometimes at least you gotta try.